Welcome to this short video web tour showing you how you can edit pages and move pages around within the Wiki-based websites that the Canadian Association for School Health and the International School Health Network are using for their shared workspaces. This particular video presentation is looking at how to edit and move pages around and to comment on the content of the pages that are available. In this case, you can see that we're in a shared workspace wiki that has draft school health papers that we've posted to this document for comment by others. And if you can see how the pages are developed, you have the content in the middle with the standard navigation bar on the left-hand side. If you look at how the pages are organized, they're pretty standard website format where you can categorize the content according to different titles and create pages and subpages in order to do that. One of the interesting features of this particular wiki-based platform is that it allows for the gadget that you're now seeing on the right-hand side, which is basically going through the comments that have been made by others in response to the draft document on this website, and so you can see their comments that are appearing in this rolling visualization of those comments. The easiest way to participate in these discussions is basically to create a comment either in the discussions section, which is up in the top navigation bar, or by going down to the bottom and where you can see you can create a thread for this page. If you look at this particular page, you can see that there is a comment already made by one individual earlier, and you can see that you can either respond to that or you can watch that thread as it develops. By simply clicking on the discussion, you can see all the different threads and all the different comments that have been made by others. We have 14 different threads going on in this toolbox, in this wiki-based discussion, that are available for people to respond to. I'd like to go back to the page showing you some of the content and show you how easy it is to edit the pages themselves. It's very easy to do. All you need to do is to click on this Easy Edit button, and it creates a toolbar showed up here, which has a number of tools you can use to change the text. You can have normal text, or you can have headers or subheads. You can have different fonts. You can have different font sizes, and so on and so forth. You can do a spell check and all the basic things in terms of working with a standard document. If you look down into the page, you can see that we've already added in another demonstration the word test here, which is just showing you how you can create a few words within the text. For this video, I'm going to take those out, that word out of the text, and then save it so you can see that it disappears. You can see as well, each time you make a change, you can explain the change within this little dialog box so that others know why you've done that. But since this is a really simple one, I'm going to skip that editing note. We save the page, and of course the word test is now gone from this document. If you then look at how to add new pages, it's very easy to do. If you look down here, you can add a new page by simply clicking on this tool down here in the lower left-hand side. Create a page name for this, which is test page, let's call it, and then choose to add the page. That page appears off of the page that you were at when you created that document. So I think we're on this page here, and so the test page that we've just created shows up at the bottom of the list that's down there. If you wanted to move that page around, you can do that choosing this command here called More Tools, and you can see that there's a number of things you can do to move the page, to delete the page, to edit the page description, to rename the page, and so on, and it's quite easy to do. I think what I'm going to do, just to show you how easy it is, I'm just going to delete the page because it's not really serving any function on this website. So I'm just going to delete that page. Going back to the document, if you can see, if I'm going to, I'm now currently signed into this website. I'm going to sign out, and if you do that, you'll see that once you've signed out, you're no longer signed in to this. You don't have the same tools available. In other words, you cannot move pages around unless you're signed in. So basically it gives us some degree of control, a greater degree of control for those who are joined in and members of the community. What else can I tell you about in terms of making comments? If you can see the discussions, you can see how there are general discussions that have been made by a number of people over the last little bit, and you can see that this particular wiki-based website doesn't require you to sign in, so there are a number of comments made by people anonymously. And of course you can see some of the comments or changes when I was posting the document that I've made after I've signed in. So you can choose to be anonymous, or you can choose to be signed in when you add content to the page, to these websites. The administrators of these websites can control that to require you to sign in or not, depending upon their preferences. So I hope this has been useful in giving you a quick view of how to edit content on these pages. If you have any questions, please contact me at dmccall@internationalschoolhealth.org. Thanks very much.